I'm Robert, if you ever met ago, the Big Dipper. I played 240 games and 5 premierships for the Hawthorn Football Club. And I love to barbecue. So I rounded up Australia's best barbecuers to battle it out each week and pass on and share their tips, tricks and advice on how to make the perfect backyard barbecue.
G'day, I'm Boomer and I'm just a simple tradie, but I've got a passion for all things food, but especially barbecue.
I'm Dean Sherman and I've been cooking barbecue for over 30 years and I know I can bring a different twist to this show.
I'm Justin Graydon, a competition barbecue that's been on the scene for the last few years, and I plan on bringing you some great Q.
My name's Scott Gould, and I'm a self-taught ex-butcher and now professional pitmaster, and I'm going to cook the hell out of this competition.
Each week, I'll give the guys a randomly picked protein to cook along with a complimentary side dish. They will team up in pairs to discuss, plan and execute the perfect Aussie barbecue. We'll follow their every move during the cook-off and then I'll judge the dish out of 10 with some special guests throughout the series for the right to be crowned Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars champion. Last week on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars, myself and former world boxing champion Barry Michael and Richard Vandenberg gave the nod to Team Dino and Scotty, who nailed the whole snapper with the white wine and received a perfect 10, while Justin and Boomer received 8 points for their stuffed squid and flathead tail. G'day guys, welcome back to Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars. Boy, what a competition this has been. And well, I'm officially a grey nomad. I know. It catches up to everybody. But you know what? I've been travelling across this great country of ours in this beautiful JB caravan. But this caravan's got a lot of surprises. And the boys today, I bet they haven't cooked on one of these before. It is an external barbecue. And let me just show you how it all works. Very simple. Couple pushes here. And down we go. Have a look at this. I wonder if the boys have cooked on one of these before. Let's just see how they go. Well, boys, you see what you've been cooking on. Ever cooked on anything like that before?
No, mate.
Hey?
Not nothing as fancy as this, Dipper.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, before I ask you what sort of cooking you're going to be up to, I've got to pick some teams, yeah?
Awesome.
OK, so the teams this week are Boomer and Scotty and Justin and Dean. All right?
Pumped for that.
OK.
Let's go.
All right, now, boys, let's have a look what's in my Coolman here, the cuts of meat that I've got you cooking. Right, let's have a look here. Right, we've got Kangaroo, and that goes to you boys, yeah, well done. And we've got the old favourite, the lamb colours.
Yes.
And these meats are brought to you by Australian butcher stores. We thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, you got your cuts of meat. You got any ideas what you're going to do with it?
I think got a couple
We've got
of
a few ideas.
Yeah.
We were super happy with cutlets.
Yeah, everyone loves lamb
It's a
cutlets.
favourite, you know. If they're cooked right, they're always going to be a winner.
I think we can do it.
Of course we can do it.
A bit of whispering over here, boys.
Secrets,
eh?
secrets.
That is
Plenty of secrets.
Look, cutlets are a really nice cut of meat, relatively easy to cook. Really something a little bit different, so it's exciting to use something different, especially on the gas cooker on the caravan.
Well, all I've got to say is, let's get cooking.
Am I happy with the team, mate? Of course I am. This is a great team. We work together so well.
Awesome.
We always
Good
have a
team,
good
mate.
time.
Look at the head on him. I'm happy.
Gorgeous.
Joe's a great cook, you know. He's a great barbecuer. We just bounce off each other. So, yeah, I was really happy.
G'day, boys.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, Dipper.
Hey, Dipper.
How are we?
Going?
Now, you happy with the room?
Absolutely ecstatic we got the room.
Are you happy with the teams?
We're very
knows how
happy.
to cook, mate.
Yeah, OK. Well, what's the process from here, boys? Tell me what's going on.
Well, we've decided, because you gave us the roomings,
Yep.
we're just going to give it a light season. We're going to do an Aussie burger.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, roomings,
Yep.
What's Aussie burger? Beetroot.
Of course it is.
Gotta have beetroot.
Gotta have beetroot.
Gotta have
burger.
beetroot,
Also-
down your shirt.
The runny egg.
Gotta have the runny egg. Down your shirt.
Runny egg.
The Colby cheese.
Down your shirt.
Down your shirt. So we figured that was a really quintessential type of Aussie burger.
Right.
We're going to stick it on a brioche bun as
All
well.
right. Well, I'm going to find out what the other team's doing. All right.
No, step up.
Good. Good luck.
Thanks,
all right?
Stepper.
Get that Aussie burger going.
We shall.
All right. Boys, how we doing here? Hey, the other team reckon they got this. Hey, they got
We've
this.
got them. We've got them.
They're very happy.
cutlets.
Cutlet. How can you muck up a cutlet?
We're not
You can
going
overcook it.
Yeah.
We won't.
We ain't going.
We won't. We'll be.
All right. So what's the process, boys?
I'll pass that on to Boomer for
Yeah,
the
so today we're obviously cooking with gas on the pull-out barbecue, but we're going to try to create a bit of a marinade so we can bring some of the flavours in of barbecue.
Yeah.
So create a crust, get a nice bit of char on them, a bit of caramelisation.
You love this, don't you?
Yeah, love it.
Love it, eh? We're talking about a choppy, aren't we?
Yeah,
A little
I know.
cutlet, eh?
And then Scotty's come up with his little technique that he'll explain for this other side dish.
So we're doing something a bit different. We're actually going to be smoking on this, believe it
Righto.
or not. So what we're going to do with the pecans for the salad, so we've got a nice, beautiful bit of plum wood. We've punched a bunch of holes in a tray.
Okay.
We're going to put that over the grill.
So you can do this on a gas cooker?
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Righto.
So we're going to put that in. Once this starts smoking,
Yep.
we'll dump in our pecans, cover it over, job done.
Yep.
So that's going to bring an element of smokiness to what most people think you couldn't get on a barbecue like
I'm
that. So
celebrating here.
Oh, it's going to
We're
be good.
excited.
It's going to be good.
Stop talking, start cooking, because I'm bloody hungry, all right?
Thanks,
Cheers.
Tipper.
I've just seasoned the roux mince with some salt and pepper and a bit of garlics, and I'm just going to break them up into about 100 grams each for the burger patties.
Oh, we've got a real easy side to go along with this burger. Just simple, couple of field mushrooms, some red onions. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in this butter here we've got going, and we'll let that slowly just caramelise away. We've already made a bit of a red wine glaze that we're going to put on top afterwards with a little bit of extra parsley. So I'm going to chuck those in now. Dude, how you going over there, mate?
Yeah, we're just getting the pan up to temp. We're going to throw the burgers on,
Yep.
the burger patties. Then we're going to char a little bit of wood and throw it in the pan, cover it with some foil, just to get that smoky flavour infused through the meat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A bit of smoke in there.
So that butter's getting up to temp now.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I reckon you throw them in, mate. You do that. I'm going to light this bit of timber.
Ooh. That's the sizzle you want.
Oh, yeah. Mate, this other team's got no chance.
No chance whatsoever.
Have a look at the colour of that roux.
Beautiful.
All right. That's alight now. You can see we get a nice bit of smoke off that. This is a bit of plum wood. Gonna put that in there.
Beautiful.
And cover that up. Mate, with these extra smoky flavours, they got no chance over
No
there.
chance
No,
whatsoever.
I don't know what's coming.
Anyone can cook a cutlet.
Oh, anyway. Beautiful.
Roux burgers for the win.
Welcome back to Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars. Boy, what a competition we've got. The boys are certainly cooking off over here. We've got Justin and Dean over there cooking the old Aussie burger with a beautiful roux mince. And we've got Boomer and Scott over there with the lamb cutlets. Let's just see how they're cooking off.
All right, so at the moment we're just working on the marinade for the lamb cutlets. We're starting with a bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt, sugar, and a little bit of pepper. We've got some more butter. We have garlic, seeded mustard, chili flakes, a little bit of cumin, and then we're going to finish with a bit of citrus from some orange juice. Scotty's just prepping the rosemary at the moment. That's going to go into it as well. We'll mix it up. We'll coat the lamb cutlets with it, and it's going to be more of like a wet marinade. We're not creating a long marinade as such, but we're just using the sugars to get a nice char when we sear them off in the pan. So I'm just going to add in the mustard. Add in the garlic, the butter. Now the cumin, we'll just add a pinch of it. There's other flavours you could run, like coriander as such, but we're running with that today. So a little sprinkle of that. And then the chilli, we both like it hot, but
It's got to be hot.
we'll pull it back a little bit for the judges, I guess, will we? Or do we go with
I reckon Dipper can take it.
You reckon take it?
I reckon.
All right, so we'll go a good pinch of the chilli. Little more?
Another half pinch.
Another half pinch. So ramp that up.
Perfect.
And then the last dash of the citrus, orange juice, little more.
Bang the rosemary in.
Rosemary in, one more of this. I'm gonna give it a bit of mix, and then Scotty's gonna give him a good old rub.
Beauty. All right, look at that. Magic.
Okay, mate.
All right. Clean hands, straight in. So we kind of want to create a crust on these. So I really want to, I want to work it. We don't want to muck around with it. It's not, you know, we're not mucking around here. So just get it on. So we've got, that pan is stonkingly hot. It's raging. So because these are quite thin, and I know Dipper seems to think that cutlets are super easy to cook, not true. Really easy to overcook. So what we want to do is build this crust by keeping beautiful and pink inside. So you can see that. They're all coated super well now. So that mustard has just made everything stick. So they're just going to love a bit of heat. So now they're fully coated. That pan is stonking hot now. So I'm literally just going to throw these in and hope that we hear a bit of noise from it. Oh, yeah. That's what we want. That's what we want. I'm happy with that. So we don't want to overcrowd this pan because it is quite small. 2 or 3 at a time? I think 3 at a time is going to do it. So if we overcrowd that, they're going to start sweating, and that's what we don't want. We want char.
Oh, smell it.
That's amazing. And you can see they're just chugging away now. So I'll leave those over to you, Boomer.
No worries, cheers.
Don't wreck them.
No, I'll try not to.
Ah, I can smell them. The old Aussie burger, eh? How's that roux meat going? Oh, look at them. They look fantastic. Look how thick they are.
Yeah, mate. Roux are very lean meat, so I don't like to flatten the patties out too much.
Because everybody just gets their thing and they just keep pushing.
That's a Scott and Boomer action, mate. We don't do that over here.
You're losing the flavour.
Okay, well, that's a good hint there. So what do you got over here?
We've got the mushrooms and the red onions, a bit of parsley.
Very well displayed too.
Thank you.
Oh, the beetroot. There it is. The beetroot, the old-fashioned Aussie great burger. These are beetroot.
100%, mate.
100%. And now the other guys are pretty keen about their little dish. So let's get going, all right? Okay?
No worries. Good.
I can't wait to taste it.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. I'm jumping at it. That smells so good. You are so right. Oh, yeah. It's driving me nuts. They look fantastic.
Yeah.
So, boys, how's it going? You happy with it?
Oh, it's
Really
coming
well.
along great.
Super happy.
So tell me a bit about what's going on.
So we ran a sort of wet marinade, but more just to get caramelisation going.
Yeah.
Mixed up, well, as you can see, Scotty's got the rest there.
Beautiful.
Get your face in that, Dipper. Huh?
Yes.
Lots of flavours, bit of spice, bit of sweetness, some citrus.
That smells so good.
And Scotty's, what have you been doing here? See?
Have one now?
Nah, not yet. Soon, very soon.
Not ready yet.
You can try some of Scotty's nuts.
Pecan. Have a smoked pecan.
I'm off all those first things.
Okay.
All right, we'll catch you soon, boys.
No worries.
Oh, it smells so good. Well, right here on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars, we always love to give you a Dipper tip. And we have the lovely Saffron here for bushcooking.com. Now, tell us a little bit about your organisation.
So bushcooking.com is a recipe site that just does outdoor recipes, so smoking, grilling, camp ovens, anything like that.
So all the recipes on our show will be on your website.
Absolutely, they'll all be there for you to come and grab.
How many recipes would you have on your website?
You know, at the moment we have just close to 500.
Wow.
I do a lot because I've got a pretty big outdoor cooking as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm always looking for new people. I have about 30, 35 people from around the world, from Australia, America, Canada, and they all know more than me about the individual area, and they share their recipes.
If you want a little bit more about what sort of recipes you can have, why don't you go to bushcooking.com and ask Saffron, what's your favourite recipe?
go, guys. We've got our Aussie roux burger. So we've got a roux patty in there. We've got some beetroot. We've got a cracked egg, a bit of a chili mayo on top, with a side of onion and mushroom with a balsamic glaze on top.
Looks good, Saffron, doesn't it?
It looks really good.
Yeah, well, we want to find out how we taste it, eh? So off you go.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Well, the boys promised us a fantastic Aussie burger with the roux mince that we gave them. What do you think about the presentation?
I think they've completely delivered. I mean, we've got the ooze happening down here. I can see the beetroot, which is one of my favourite parts of the burger.
You've got to have one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I'm a little bit sort of concerned about getting that on our plate because it's sitting in the sauce from the kebabs. But there's only one way to find out.
Mate.
Yeah.
Get it right underneath there. Oh, yes. It's an Aussie burger. We only do it one way, Saffron.
Oh, there's only one way.
In you go. In here, and away we go.
Well, it's got the drip factor.
Yeah. And the beetroot's coming out there. But this will taste good.
So you can see the doneness of the patty through there. It's still just got a little bit of pink and it's got the moisture in it. And that's always going to be something hard to do. I mean, they had the kangaroo to deal with here.
Well,
that's a pretty lean meat to be dealing with.
And of course, they've got the side dish, the mushrooms. Well, that tastes so good. And they delivered what they promised. Oozing barbecue, oozing burger, the beetroot's thrown, the cheese is in there, the mayo's great, it's all over my moustache, it's all over my shirt. OK, bring on the next one.
Here it is.
Here we go.
So, we've got lamb cutlets, which have been sort of like a crust on them or a wet sort of marinade to get some nice char as they went in a super hot pan. And then we've done a rocket and mint salad with smoked pecans, topped with some citrus, some orange and feta, a little bit of chilli. So watch the kick on the cutlets, there might be a little bit of spice. And yeah, hope you enjoy them.
Off you go.
I'll get out of here.
Oh, smells beautiful. And look, it's very well presented. What are you thinking about this?
I think it's just amazing, and it just goes to show that with like simple camp cooking equipment, you can still produce these amazing meals. And ladies first.
OK, you go for it. Oh, yeah, the only way to eat cutlets is get in them.
That is cooked perfectly.
That is tender. That is so tender.
Oh, there's that kick they were talking about.
There you are. Yeah.
Now, I'm not usually a salad person, but they've smoked these nuts out there on that equipment, so I really want to give the salad a go and see what happens.
Have a go.
I was worried that we're going to get the campfire effect with that piece of wood burning, but the smoke on that's perfect and it's just balanced really well.
I can't speak. I can't speak. That is just superb. Oh, the taste in it, the kickback there, the pecan nuts are just... Oh. Ooh, that is a game changer right there.
I'm going to finish it.
How'd you go?
Smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
It's hard.
I heard you guys did some chili.
Yeah, hopefully Dipper can handle the heat.
Saffron doesn't like the hot stuff.
Well, fingers crossed. They've been a while, eh? Well, how do you reckon yours went?
I don't want to talk it up, but I think we crushed it.
We did it right.
Crushed it.
Yeah, it smelled great. Yeah.
Not from where we were standing.
That was probably your burgers. It's probably just your own food.
That's what I love about competition, boys. Deliver the banter there, eh? Hey, I've got the scores here. I'll tell you what, who cooked up with that chilli? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm burning, mate. You know I like chilli.
Everyone loves a bit of chilli.
Yeah, well, I might just have to take a score off that. I want to thank Chevron. She is a tough cookie. But you know what, boys? I've got a score for you. And the scores are...
Give it to us.
The roux burgers, over here, I've scored you 8. That's a very good score. You'll be very happy with that.
It's all right.
And the lamb cutlets, I've scored you a 9. Well done, boys. You're the winners there.
good job, guys.
Only by 1 point there.
I've got my opinions why we won, but look, I think we just had a great cook. You know, like I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah,
How did we?
The lamb cutlets are a brilliant cut. Like everyone loves them, and we nailed the cook.
Yeah.
The salad balanced well. I think, yeah, it was just all in all, it was a brilliant cook.
Well, we were really happy with it. Something that could have let us down is that reduction we put on top of the side. It did drip down into the buns. I reckon it may have made that base a little bit soggy, unfortunately, so it might have hurt us.
Dipper's old though. It would have made the bun nice and soggy, so he could have just...
Easy on the teeth, you
Yeah,
reckon?
there you go.
Boy, what a competition that was. I'd like to thank Savron from bushcooking.com. If you want to know any recipes, all you have to do is go to their website. Boys, thanks very much.
Thank
It's
you,
fun having you on board.
guys.
1 point between you, but you know what? We'll be back next week on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars. Next week on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars, it's Pork Belly Week, as the boys take on each other to see which crackling is the best in Australia. This and much more on Australia's #1 barbecue show, Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars.